sand dunes up here in the plateau. It's almost like being at the beach.
The problem with sand is that unlike mud, its grains don't stick together.
If I stick my hand in here on a windy day like this, it just blows away.
And it's blowing straight towards the railway embankment, half a kilometre away.
And this is where the problem comes. The sand that has been blowing in the wind is filling up the gaps in the rock embankment.
As the crushed rock embankment fills up with sand, it loses its ability to cool the ground below. In time, this could lead to the permafrost thawing out, buckling the track. So the railway company is trying its best to stop this happening.
They have erected dozens of these fences to keep the sand away from the tracks. You can see how the sand has piled up behind the fence.
As the wind blows through the fine mesh of the fences, it slows down and drops the sand. But despite all their efforts, the sand here has already permeated the rock embankment. The sand only affects a small section of the line, but there's another much more serious threat to the long-term future of the railway, and this one is man-made. The permafrost on the plateau is extremely sensitive to changes in temperature, and global warming is slowly heating it up.
Our country has done research in this field and has given us a set of data speculating that the temperature of the Qinghai Tibetan Plateau will rise by 2.2 to 2.6 degrees Celsius over the next 50 years.
The railway is designed to cope with a 3-degree increase in average temperature. But other factors could raise the temperature far more than this. Across the continent, and particularly in neighbouring India, coal is used extensively in fires and furnaces that produce smoke containing black particles of soot. Much of that soot falls onto the snow that covers the Tibetan plateau in winter. The dark particles cause the dirty snow to absorb more of the sun's heat than clean snow. In spring, the snow now melts earlier than before, adding to the warming of the plateau. Despite all the measures to keep the railbed frozen, if the temperature rises more than 3 degrees, the railway could be in trouble. The Lhasa Express sweeps over the stunning triple-span bridge across the sacred Skyachu River. For the crew of the train, it's a welcome sight. After 47 hours, it's a sign they are nearing their journey's end. And this is it, the vast new Lhasa station. At $35 million, it's a symbol of the Chinese determination that the railway is here to stay. With this line, Chinese engineers have proved they are among the best in the world, and they've laid the foundations for an expansion program, the like of which the world has never seen. In the next 5 years, China will spend an estimated $300 billion constructing over 30,000 kilometers of new railways. For Pasi Lautala, his time on the plateau has come to an end.
Coming up here has been a stunning experience for me. I already had a lot of respect for people who built this railway, but only now I truly realize the challenges they faced. I mean, this is a tough place to work. Headaches, shortness of breath, freezing winds. Not only they got the railway built, but from an engineering point of view, it really is quite amazing.
The Qinghai Tibet Railway is a truly monumental engineering achievement, a vast labour of human endeavour and ingenious low-tech engineering that shows the way forward for new railway lines all over the world. Perhaps the start of a new golden age of railways.